Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank y'all so much for tuning into the channel. I'm giving you all kinds of pink poop. We got some stuff to talk about today. This is a special rant with me. Before I go ahead and start talking a whole lot of stuff, let me go ahead and bring in my co-host today for this live chat and discussion. You already know him from the panel as well as his own show with good old Mr. Alexander Diane Rogers and his channel by title, self-titled. There you go, C Diggy one. It's C Diggy one.
Hi. Can you hear me?
What's going on? Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Look, now I'm just giving you a little disclaimer. If I hiccup, I just scarfed a pizza. That's why. I'm trying not to hiccup. I was like, oh my God, this would happen right before I get on.
See, it's funny, you scarfed a pizza and I had like half a chicken pesto sandwich, and I mean like 3 minutes prior to this. So not
Mhm.
all of it was eaten. I kind of scarfed it too. So this is my drink to help me ease it down. So it's okay, Chris. I was on my lunch just like you. Um, we got some stuff to talk about today because we already have been screaming all night and listening to it all night here. Beyonce finally dropped her single that I asked her to because she listened to me.
Well, I got it on my birthday for the album.
The
So
album,
we're
yes.
easy.
This was my gift. Okay, so your presents will come on July 29th. Y'all know I said if this lady drops a single because we needed something, it's really going to be that girl. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So we're going to talk about that single today. Also, some perspectives that people were giving that were interesting last night with the, well, if y'all like this, why didn't you care for Drake's album? Oh, we're going to give our opinions on that too. uh Release the job. Yakka, 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 yakka. Listen. For the girls that don't know about that New Orleans bounce music, specifically Sissy Bounce, it was presented very well last night, and I was proud of Beyonce for that. Oh, come on for the door, yeah, there you go. The Saints. I know how y'all are in football too. Y'all don't play at
No,
all.
not too
At
much.
all. I didn't say nothing. I didn't
So,
say nothing. I'm just saying, I've been to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I've been in there before. I've had my time. I've watched a game or two back in the gap when Matty was doing trade things before I released it.
mhm.
We're definitely going to talk about it today. So before we do that, let's do social media so you know who we are in case y'all are new here and you're like, who are these two people? Yeah, we're cool. It's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants, and that's in the description down below. If you grab a branch, if you eat some fruit, it's some activity, it's a poop. I did do a reaction to this song on my Patreon, so you can join for as low as $1 a month and check that out. Also, I am bookable on Cameo. I also did I hosted the reunion for the Circle Atlanta and part 2 has been posted recently. I did go in the comment section. I shouldn't have done it, and I saw like a couple people trying me. Girl, please, I got paid for that gig. Your comment was free. do something else with your life because I gave and it was great. So, and again, shout out to the people who did Circle Atlanta. Check out that reunion. Make sure you get in that comment section and give me some love. You let them girls know what's up, okay? Because we rant pack over here. Da. With that being said, I'm done speaking for temporary moments here. See, Diggy, what are your social medias, baby?
Yeah, so y'all can follow me, CDiggy1, on Instagram and Twitter. I have my own YouTube as well. I'm on Pop Roast with Alexander Rogers. You can listen to that on his channel as well as Spotify and Apple. The Patreon, patreon.com/CDiggy1. I have Pop Roast Extra on there with me and Alex, and we are unfiltered on there, and we're interactive with y'all too. We do a Q&A where you like to get in our business. So yeah, it's a hot show. We do it once a month. Patreon.com/CDiggy1. And I mean, this is the Cash App too.
That's right. If you do want to go ahead and tip your host with the most here, there are dollar signs next to our names that are our cash apps. And for me, since I'm hosty, it's a little downstairs tip jar PayPal situationship cash app Venmo moment. Again, appreciate y'all so much. I am definitely giving Jim with this top bun back here, uh, and my Adidas jacket. It's not Ivy Park, but it's Adidas B.
Mm,
Listen, Chris, they told us it was going to be 12 at midnight. Someone dropped the leak.
mm.
I need your thoughts on that to start over this song. The leak itself. Where were your feelings on that? And what the hell, Beehive? What are you doing?
I was infuriated as a Beehive member. Um, why can't y'all? Why can't y'all ninjas wait? That's what pisses me off. And y'all know how she is about leaks. When Ford happened, it never happened again.
Whew. We didn't even get the Alicia Keys say you love me, now put it in a
Right.
love song. I think because those pictures came out and they hyped it and it was like, nah, never mind. They know too much. I don't.
And then it's just disrespectful. Like I remember when Four came out, I refused to listen to the album for like the extra month until it came out.
Not the extra.
That's how diehard I was. But I listened to a snippet of it. I was like, okay, this is cute, but I'd rather just wait till we listen to the version of what the
Mm.
artist intended.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So honestly, I had to do a reaction, but like Chris and Blake we were in the same chat. Of course, we're keeping our Beehive Platinum Diamond reward memberships, at play here. And they said, "Oh, Matt, they released the sample," and I was like, "Do I wait?" I'm sorry. It's been too long. I've had a
You
lot
couldn't
of.
really.
It's been a lot of kind of music from her. No shade. And it's like I just wanted to hear what the sound was gonna give. Once I heard Frida, I said, "Oh shit!" I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we're doing something different this time." And Frida's back for a second run in a whole different setting. So I was like, "Okay, here we go." But I stopped it there. I didn't want to like dig in too deep. I heard it one time, but the leak itself, I'm pissed too. Y'all stop doing that shit. Like it's our artist. I get that we want to, post it, but at the same time, girl. Now, the person who is claiming that they were the leak is a Normani Stan account.
Oh wow.
And so they made a whole post about it, went a little bit viral, and they were asking Beyonce for forgiveness. And then the same post literally told her to go F herself.
I
Okay.
didn't know all that.
Oh yeah. So let me tell you something, Chris. I was up till 4 a.m. last night, just looking, because I'm trying to get like as much tea as possible. I was waiting for a music video too, low key. But yeah, it was she basically had, I guess, reshared the leak or whatever, and it was taken down and they were claiming it, but I had saw it from somebody else's page too that had that information. So like again, I thought it was a troll moment, and for whatever it's worth, I don't think anybody should play into that. But as far as leaks go, that was poo. It was poo. Like don't because the surprise was it would have been even bigger, but it was still like, oh, this is great. So once the song did get posted, which happened early on Tidal, you got my $12.99, by the way.
They ain't getting a penny from me. I'm sorry.
Chris, I couldn't wait.
I can wait.
Y'all gave me the YouTube version. I'm like, y'all know that does not have the same like power in the music that like the actual apps have with the song. So I was like, I can't do YouTube. It's not hidden on my headphones.
Well,
Uh,
for me, beggars can't be choosers, so I just took what I can get.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But no, Tidal has my $12.99 for 1 month because now that Apple has it, I'm like, all my shit's over there. The interface is much better. ABC 1, 2, 3.
I'll do Spotify.
Oh, you do? Joe Rogan.
They're just
Mm.
they're just consistent. Like all my stuff was on there already.
I still have like my old playlist from Spotify that I have to sometimes go back to be like, what was that one song I used to like? Oh, that's what it was. Because Apple's from when I finally got my iPhone and I had to get away from the green bubble girls. No shade. No shade my Android people, but very much that. Comment section. Let's hear a couple of y'all. Jay Lee, I see you. Title is worth it. I'm telling you. I don't believe you. But hey, Jay Lee, thank you so much for the panel this Sunday. You and Chris were on fire for sure. The Marlo read, I will never forget that. I said that girl went to Babylon and she wasn't talking about Gaga. Very that. I thought she released it early. I didn't know it was like, oh baby. Oh baby.
Well, she had to release it early.
That part. And she did it on Tidal as a big FU, I felt like, to the other ones, because it was since we're doing all that, I'm gonna make the babies have to like do extra work. But when the song did release, y'all, initial thoughts. I'm gonna start with Chris on this one. As somebody from New Orleans, period, like when you heard Frida, did the goosebumps rise? Like what happened? Where were you going? And then the house beat starts and it's what's happening here?
The bounce moment definitely sold it for me. When I first heard it, it's not a song that I immediately liked.
Mhm.
Like I liked it, but it didn't give that, oh, this is it. Like it wasn't a partition. It wasn't a
Not a part.
it wasn't a flawless, like
Ooh.
but I got into it. It was like I'm trying to think of what's comparable. It's like a Blow almost. Like cause Blow for me is like it's okay for me. I know, right? But I will say the more I've listened to it, I'm on my like 20th time. I love it. Like I have to dance when I listen to it because it's not just mindless house music. It actually has depth and I feel good dancing to it.
I definitely agree with that last statement in reference to dancing to it. I'm on 38. I've checked my iTunes. I am not playing. It has been on repeat since last night. Okay, so here's where I'm going to step in where it fell for me. I was sold immediately. And when I heard Frida, it was like, uh-oh. And I thought it was about to go into a bounce song. But then when I heard that boom, 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 I said, oh shit, it's Robin. Like immediate brain, like, oh shit, this is Show Me Love. That's the song she's referring to. We're doing 90s house. Like that was my mind, just like fireworks. Like we're doing 90s house. Oh shit, this is what Drake should have done. I'm saying it now, but I was like, this is what I was looking for when it came to house. Give me nostalgia house, not this new house.
It's the 90s black house that I grew up with, the CNC Music Factory, Black Box, like before it was
CC
appropriate.
Peniston, like Crystal Waters, like we can
And Marsha Walsh.
Yes, go the lineup. So that's why I was like, oh, give me 90s era. And I'm actually kind of in that zone now. We did 80s a little bit, like the last decade, and now it feels like we should go into the 90s and we should get like really into it. Y'all can tell by them baggy jeans the girls are wearing now. I'm all this about to play up. Okay, let me tell you something. Jason Derulo is gonna be back in the charts again. I'm just kidding. You don't blame my song, but
I cannot stand him. He's like top 5.
Oh,
I hate.
We'll get to drag him later when I bring Drake into this conversation. Not quite yet, but trust me, I have a lot to say. Just so. But back to people who are talented. With Beyonce, Giselle Knowles Carter, the King, the Queen, period. It was the house music for me. It was the hook. It was a 4-minute and 36-second song, which thank you God. Because I'm still pressed about Nile. I'm still pressed about Nile. That was going to be an excellent 7-minute song. I don't know what she was thinking with a minute and some change. But it's also been a while since we got a long song from an artist. So I don't know how you felt about that, hearing a full bridge. Because y'all were like, where is it? I'm like, it's coming. We didn't hear the whole song. Like, they have the full bit.
I appreciated that a lot.
Okay, especially as somebody who has been listening to a lot of these 2-minute and 2 seconds of da 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 and stop.
Chloe Bailey,
SZA.
SZA's Broken Clocks, like.
Well, that's a bop forever and ever and ever. But I'm referring to Wavy.
Okay.
I was
stuff. Yeah.
Pissed. I was like, you didn't let that be a whole song. The beat was everything. Like 45 seconds of what? Like, you're kidding me. So, that's where I have an issue with some artists. And like, even Solange, I got to put her up for this debate because, in that last little project she did, there were a couple of random songs that just went into like
yeah.
a box of nothing, but it was still cool. It sounded nice, but it was like, okay, girl. So was that meant to just go into the next one and the next one and the next one? I don't know. And these new kids, I'm concerned about. Chloe's, the Normanis. I know these are your favorite babies, you young generation out here, but I said young babies, Chris.
Oh.
No shade. We're in the same age group. Okay. We're in the same age bracket now. Hold on. Now I put myself up there in the shelf with you. Top shelf, not to top myself. Bing bing. But it's just been a lot of do. And I needed a little bit of a long-winded song. But back into this here, we had a choir moment. We had a full break. Like, what is happening?
We have house. There's a little bit of soul in it, bounce, as well as the choir at the end. And then the bounce at the end was a chef's kiss.
It was that let's break it and go. I was like, oh, at the club, they are going to wear that part low. And when Beyonce did the rap, that was for me. I was like, oh, that's when the girls can start doing hand performance.
I'm really hoping that Brown Liquor Chris does not hear that song in the club. Because I'm going to be on somebody's like Twitter or something. I just know how I am.
Y'all better not see me with tequila in the club, because I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm clearing the floor, and it's going to be a whole bunch of catwalk. Because that's what I get from this song, is all like catwalk, catwalk.
I did look up the duck walk recently. I think I almost got it. Ooh,
Chris, I can't imagine you bending them long legs down and doing it, but if I see it, I'm gonna cack. Cold, okay, like cack. But I'm also gonna join you. I'm just not gonna get hit by your legs. Y'all clear the way. Chris, do the duck walk now. It's gonna be all out there. Listen. But this is what this song makes you want to do, and to Chris's point, I was sold on the initial go, but as I continue to listen to it, it's catchy as fuck. It's very, break my soul, boom, boom, like that, boom, boom, and everybody. It's like, okay, we asked her to sing, and she did sing. That low register towards the end when she gets real low, and it just holds it. I was like, you need to stop.
Still number one.
Still number one.
Yeah.
Still number one. Release Release the way I gotta look this up real quick, yo, because Release the Trade still sticks with me, because I was like, ooh, girl, when Bible Girl had posted that shit last night,
I felt that
cackled. That's why we give Bible Girl love. That's family up in here. But baby, when the white drag queens go, girl, now that we talking about it, let's have this conversation. Someone posted lyrics in the live chat. Let me give this the moment. I need the whole Big Frida lineup, the Big Frida section with releasing the stuff here, so we can gather that. Again, your boy has just been listening to it like this all day, like all day.
I need to learn the words, because I've just been too busy dancing to it.
Yes, queens in the front, doms in the back. I was like, well,
that's why I'm like, she has to be voguing in this video. Like, if she vogues, my mind is just gonna be like, boom.
I feel like we're going to get rump shaking. We're going to get some voguing in the background. Even if she doesn't do it, I see Beyonce doing Old Way. I see her doing Old Way. And I see it doing very well with Beyonce doing the poses like that. I can see her get on the floor.
I can see her, like, I feel like Leomi's a part of this video. And she asked Leomi, pick some houses.
Please.
Pick the best.
Juicy Couture and Revlon should be there literally from this season for all shits and giggles worth. Okay, we're talking about we're talking about Renaissance, France. Boom, cool, we're done. Juicy Couture,
Cameo by Kelly Rowland.
Kelly has to be in the video. Commander purposes, obviously. Azalea Bankrupt. Release your anger, release your mind, release your job, release the time, release the Trey, release the stress, release the love, forget the rest. It's a bop. Like, you're gonna be in the club.
It's a certified bop. I don't go to the club until maybe Thursday or Friday.
Okay. Can you imagine Linda? I mean, I can see her coming up, but I can see.
Or just her like coming up with that duck, with the duck walk, just moving up.
You know, she got good legs for it too. You know, Beyonce's a dancer, so we wouldn't be too out of it. Tichi, we could see the Muglares run up in there. I would pee. I'd pee. Pee, I would. Um,
I'm hoping it's Friday. I mean, we only got like what?
ooh. So, but remember we talked about that with that photo that was posted by somebody's publicist about Tuesday,
Yeah, it's
Friday.
Beyonce's publicist.
Okay, so like Chris, or was it Blake? I don't.
It was me.
Chris posted in the group chat a picture from Beyonce's publicist that was like a cryptic story saying Tuesday, Friday, Tuesday.
Hmm.
It is Tuesday today. We're talking about the song that was released at midnight. There's a Friday in this week, everybody, just in case you didn't know the days in the week. And there's another Tuesday after this one because, you know, time hasn't stopped just yet. So please, please, can we get a video? And then on Tuesday, can we get another single? Because I know Beyonce likes to release 2 singles sometimes. So, like,
Yes.
I would be fine. I'd be fine with it. Please, God, please.
Do we think the album's gonna be like the same of that single, or do you think it's gonna be
A mixture of other stuff too, because I also remind ourselves it's Act 1 and there's Act 2. And they were saying, well, there's country in this, and I heard that, and I'm like, that don't have nothing to do with that. That gives me country Act 2. So this feels very much like this is going to be the house R&B pop album that we have been asking of her to do, and that's going to be the majority of the song. So it is going to be very, if Sasha Fierce was black, no shade, we talk about that album all the time. Okay, I loved it, but I wasn't like the biggest fan at the end of the day. Like
I can't remember the last time I listened to that album. The only thing I listened to is Video Phone and Diva.
Diva's always, let me tell you something. Diva is a household staple for me. Yeah. I have to hear that song every time I'm feeling like cutting the fuck up. So, but I listen to I Am Beyonce more than I've listened to I Am Sasha Fierce. And that's in particular that song that Solange wrote. It's one of my favorite things to hear Beyonce sing. And I'm wondering why I blew, that's not my business. I don't know why I love that song so much, but anywho, I've listened to Beyonce self-titled B-Day the most out of all of them, to be honest with you. Like, to be real. I've listened to B-Day. I've worn that
song out. B-Day a lot. And self-titled.
Yeah. And then Lemonade, I had a good run. I mean, when I tell you, I haven't heard it recently only because I haven't been interested in that genre of music right now. I don't want to feel a little sad. No shade. But like, I wore that out. I wore that album out for a good 3 years. Like, just nothing but Lemonade. And then, of course, Dangerously in Love still has the hits. I heard Baby Boy the other day, and I had to turn it up real quick. And I was like, damn, this was a banger. Fuck, this was a banger. Crazy in Love is always going to be that hip-hop star.
That song, Hip Hop Star, like I love that song like later down the line. I hated it at first, but I will never like That's How You Like It. That's the worst Beyonce song I've ever heard.
That's how you like it. That's how you like it. There's one song I used to like wear out on that album. I'm gonna have to look it up only because it's gonna drive me crazy. No, I'd rather be with you because I love the way you scream my name, that like. Boy, I love it. That's my favorite song.
That's my favorite song on there.
I'd rather be with you. Ooh, yeah. Bitch, she wore that out. Wore it out.
I would just fast forward speechless to the high notes.
Oh, speechless. Yeah, Dangerously in Love was that girl. Signs was a bop as well.
Yes.
See, that's what we kind of want with this album. And I think what Beyonce's going to do is give us elements of everything that she's done wrapped up into this new empowering album that's not just simply about being in love. That's not about getting vengeance or being sad because of a man or because of Jay-Z. I'm just saying, Chris, you know, we can go down the line. There have been moments in this career where it's been driven specifically through mostly love of an individual with a lot of her music. And there's been moments where we've had this empowerment and this, that, and the other. But I feel this time, this is about not just B, but us. Because this feels very included. Like the song feels I'm included in this. You know, I know she can't relate to the 9 to 5. She's 12 to 12, like low key, like 24-hour worker. While the girls are saying, Beyonce don't know this life. Yeah, because she's working hella hard too. She's just super rich. You know what I'm saying? So she's working a different kind of hard than we are. Like we working hard too, but this is billionaire money. Like, go on, girl. I'm just saying. Like, for me, the song relates because I quit my job. I put my shit on the line to make this happen. And now I'm able to, right. So now I'm able to exist through me working on my own art because I took that time and I was looking for my sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, baby, it's good. It's a great song. I love it so much. So Chris, the conversation that's been happening over this lately is they bring up, of course, Drake's album and they're comparing it to one single from it.
Right. It's so frustrating, but I think what really angers me is when people say like, "Oh, y'all hated Drake, but y'all like this song." Like, so which is it? And it's like, I don't have to like every single song in a genre. They're doing two different things, in my opinion. Like, these are two artists doing like two different sounds. One is doing gumbo. One's making gumbo. The other made chicken noodle soup. That's just how I look at it.
Whew, not chicken noodle soup. Here's the thing, and not to be rude, and we talked about this with Drake's album. There's again a couple of songs that are good on it. I had some queen on Twitter try me. So you're telling me you didn't like it in the first listen? No, that's why I said I didn't like it in the first listen. Dumb. It had Massive Is That Girl. You got me into Sticky. The first time I heard it, I was like, no, thank you. I had to re-listen to go, oh, this actually is a bop. And Jimmy Cooks, which has nothing to do with house music at all. Like that's his normal genre, and it's that swag. I'm like, yes, this bops. But you're talking about someone who did new house compared to nostalgia 90s mixture of things and like really paid homage versus off note, off key, off words. I'm singing like this, Drake. I love pussy. Like that. Like what? Really? I'm licking right there. Oh no, they said I'm not hard. My name's Drake. Aubrey Grant. Like no, Chris. I can't. That man gets on there and goes, "I'm gonna sing." No, I'm not.
It's passion fruit if it was an album.
But with passion fruit, look, this is passion fruit's tone. Shit, they got me on site. Oh wait. It's I know. Passion fruit and Madeline. Pass it through the league, you say.
Right, exactly.
Pass it up a mile away. See, it's better when he goes lower, so it makes sense. Like all I heard in honestly, never mind, which the title itself very much gave away. Yeah, girl, you didn't care about this album low key either. You were just trying to see if you was gonna catch the pink berries.
The album is a solid C. It's a 6 for me. Like I like maybe 5 or 6 songs out of 14. I just think it just wasn't authentic for me. Like I think Beyonce's just doing more. Like she's incorporating like depth into it. Like Drake is he's just following the trend, and that's just how I saw it.
I didn't feel anything empowering about Drake's music other than when I get to the club, I might need to pop something, I might need to smoke something, I might need to drink something, I might need to eat something, I might need to sleep with something. And then, I'm gonna sit outside and do the sea walk the sea walk. Whereas with Beyonce's, I got a message in one song compared to this man's how many tracks on his album? All shade. And at the same time, too, I want a vocal.
Yeah.
I want someone who can actually get on the track and not give me Hum dum dum. No, I don't want
Right.
that. Like Fred Burger on the mic. That's what I think when Drake gets on the microphone. It's some cartoon character going bleep 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 bleep. Like no. I've been and we've asked of this too. So the hype was real. Drake tried to do a you know interesting release. Some of the girls were feeling it. I didn't have an issue with him doing house music. I just didn't think it was good
Yeah.
house music.
I think that was a lot of like, I don't know, like just a lot of crisscrossing narratives. Like some people didn't like it because it was house. Some people didn't care. Some people loved it. Sounds like fight.
I would have said a sports game if you really want to do that, like NBA 2 something something, because they love Drake on the like I used to date this guy who played that all the time, and every time I'd come in there, I'm like, is that all what music is this? They have this on the game? Like what? That more of that than fighting game music. And if it was, it'd be for some special $5.99 Capcom pay situation where they're trying to get your money. Yeah,
But can we talk about like, I want to know like the black community's divide on house music, because now it's like some people are just thinking, okay, you have our favorite two artists, they're just doing oons oons music, and yeah, they know that it's like house music started out as black music, but some people don't care. Like,
some people find that passive aggressive, saying oonce oonce, apparently. And
oh,
I was like, I saw this whole piece on Twitter about it. I was like, wait, it's that deep? Hold on, let's read. And I thought, hold on, nobody was taking away from it calling it oonce oonce. It's from TV and movies where I got that from, where that was
well,
actually used in speech, like oonce oonce.
I have a different definition for it. Like the house music that I know that I grew up off, that's
Yeah.
like that's the house music that I know. But then when I call oons oons, I call it like that because that's the appropriated, house music that white people took,
Yeah,
and
I
it's
don't
all just it
even
sounds soulless.
yeah, I don't consider black house music in the oonce oonce category. I consider it like Sandstorm to be
Hmm.
oonce oonce. That's oonce oonce, like very that, or the music you would hear when a DJ is like in between, like putting the next song up, and you have to yell really loud. Can I have a vodka soda? Vodka soda. Yes, thank you. Like that's that kind of music when I can't hear what is happening with the song. Eric Pride, yeah, very follow me. That's oonce oonce for me. Yeah.
Because I just can't see myself like going back to my hood in New Orleans and hearing people bouncing like the Drake album or the Shade Room crowd enjoying Drake album or going to like just like a black club and them playing that. Like, what are they gonna do?
I'm trying to think what I would no, not no, no. I know they would probably play one of Drake's songs at 2020 or
I just
Culture.
can't see it.
They'd probably play one of them, but it'd be like one, and it'd be
It'll
that
be the Jimmy Cook song.
mm, mm, yeah, but they probably would play Massive too. And it would be towards the end of the night when the Vogue, because towards the end of the evening is when the house music starts, mostly for the like black gay
Oh,
couple
I'm just talking about the
here.
straight clubs.
Oh, oh no, that's jumping music.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let somebody start twirling up in there. That's
Right.
ooh. He's gay. Ooh, stop. Moolah gonna be right over there. Oh, I gotta join in too. I want them to know what's up. Um, yeah, with I don't know, with Drake's no shade to Drake's album, but the comparison I think is stupid, and I also think it's a single versus an album. Shh, be
Right.
quiet. Like if you're gonna do this, compare it to singles. His first one that he released compared to Beyonce's. Then we'll have that discussion. But like the album itself, people had every right to think that it was poo. And it's not that if you liked it, you have bad taste. No, it's just that's what you were looking for. Me, myself, and I needed another Crystal Waters moment. And I think Beyonce served me something on that, and then brought something I like, which is Sissy Bounce to the next stage into this level into her music career. And it's
Mhm.
different for her, which I have asked and I've wanted. I said, go back to singing, but do something different because I can't sit there and be upset another year. I'm just gonna
Right.
tell
And,
you,
and
like,
I genuinely like this song. I'm not being biased. Like, if I
right.
didn't like it, I would say I don't like it.
Can we talk about her vocals? It's so powerful. That bridge. How can you compare that vocal with what Drake did? She is singing on this beat. Thank you, Sabrina, for the super chat. Like, I find it funny. I find it real funny. So one thing about it, y'all, and going over this song is a lot of people are asking, do we get into the music video? Yes, that's coming up. But it's also about where is house music going now because Drake released something. There's a conversation about that. Beyonce, big time, both Drake and Beyonce, big time, have now sort of led this front. And there even was, what's his name? He's fine, but he's toxic. Um, Joe Budden. And yeah, that's correct. Fine but toxic. Joe Budden.
Do you think he's fine?
He's cute. I would. I mean, yeah. Not fine. I'll say cute. Yeah, I'd say cute. I'd have, but he's toxic. So it's like, oof, I don't know.
If
I
he
don't know
didn't
about that.
speak and I didn't know who he was.
I mean, but he's got to speak. I just wish he had better words because the voice is fabulous. I just, something about him where I'm like, oh, yeah. And then he'll say something and I'm like, oof, oof. I guess. But he was talking about Drake's album being the beginning of the death of hip hop.
Wow.
Like, think about that. Like, they're having a conversation about the death of hip hop because the light skinned way Drake has released an album with dance music, and now we're talking about all of a sudden hip hop is dead because Drake is apparently the gatekeeper, the one, the load bearing wall for the hip
Mhm.
hop community. Chris, do you think Drake's album will be the signal for the horsemen of the apocalypse to kill hip hop?
No, but Drake is in a category of his own. Like, there's only so many artists because music does not sell like it does like back in
Mm.
the day. Like, there's only like maybe 5 artists like off the top of my head who like will sell regardless. Taylor Swift, Adele, Drake. Trying to think of somebody else. I know in the chat y'all probably can think of somebody, but he can drop an album off the cuff, still get at least 200K. But I think this is his lowest album, I think.
Really? Has the numbers come out yet, or have those numbers
It's
come yet?
supposed to do maybe like 250, 240. I mean, that's still a lot. That's impressive
It is, but not.
compared to like the other ones. Like,
Yeah, he's had like kind of an interesting run, but then again, Drake can be on a certain level now where he's like Beyonce in terms of I don't really have to do this if I don't want to, and I'm just posting music because y'all have asked or you want some new music, and my label may be asking me of this. Like, he's fine. The man's got money. He's well fed. You can see him on every basketball game, patting somebody's shoulders, back, butt.
but the reception is interesting. Like, if you go on iTunes, like when the album first came out, it's just really weird that none of the other singles charted, but
Jimmy
the Jimmy
Cooks.
Cook song that sounds like a Drake song.
It's number
Other
2
than
right
that,
now.
Sticky was the highest one, and that was like number 26. So in the iTunes top 10, one Drake song when it first comes out, and it's not even at number one.
Well, maybe people realize that the flat bread of singing that he's presented was not appetizing and they needed to relax on it. Or maybe they were looking for something a little bit more nostalgic, like what Beyonce dropped. Or because Beyonce also has taken time in between years to do other things and mind her own business and make people wait with anticipation, it just felt like a little bit more of a genuine run. Also, Beyonce had posted that she was going to be releasing something, and then Drake all of a sudden dropped this album.
Yeah.
So then when Beyonce chooses this as a first single, I was like, I'm not surprised. I felt that was a little tit for tat, and watch mine do better. Just the song, not even the album. Just watch the song do good.
It was smart of him though, because could you imagine if he released that after Beyonce's album? He would be finished.
It would be kaputs.
Well, he wouldn't be finished, but it would be really embarrassing.
It would definitely be a long way up. You know, he might end up on Dancing with the Stars. Just kidding. I don't think it'll get to that point. I think one of the other things I wanted to talk about with Drake's album going into Beyonce and this new house music revolution that's coming into the 2022s, or should they say the 20s of the 2000s, is people like Usher at one point in time were on this wave a couple of years ago, maybe a decade or so ago, before the Herp scandal, before
Yeah.
that.
Well,
And
OMG.
yeah, there you go. Like that. Oh, I used to be. Can I be honest, y'all?
I
I
didn't really like that wave. I was
Yeah.
like, he's selling out.
And it was very Black Eyed Peas. Everybody sound like Will I Am,
Yes.
like regurgitable, like just disgust. I'm sorry, Will I Am, no shade, but ugh, ugh, I'm sorry, brother. I went and listened to a whole bunch of stuff recently, trying to figure out what was the deal. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't rapping wise, like music. And then I had to listen to a couple of moments with Fergie, and I'm like, that face really traveled. It did. It really did. It moved. It moved mountains. It did.
I miss Fergie.
You do?
Look, the Duchess was like pop perfection.
So what happened with the last one that she did? Were you not there for that? Because I had to listen to it and I was not
She
happy.
waited too long. I don't know why she did that huge ass gap. It must. I hope it wasn't on purpose, but yeah, she waited too long.
I just don't want Beyonce to turn into Jason Derulo because
Beyonce?
no, I mean she would never because
Oh,
she's.
you're right.
But I'm just saying, like in terms of this house music movement, I just don't want it to be corn pop house. Like
It,
this is why I'm happy we've got Robin S samples so far.
it really depends on what the second single is. So now I just really want to know what the second single is, just so I can like adjust my expectations.
That part. Not LOL, poor Jason. Like, girl, you want to give the man who's basically in charge for America's diabetes respect? Okay, let's talk about it.
Oh God, I don't.
So this is why I don't care for this man, and not to shade him as an individual. I think everybody has their purpose in life, and if a lot of people like you, then you're doing something right. I think he is. I'm not gonna. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult to say, but maybe you'll be okay with it. I think Jason Derulo is appealing to a certain audience, and also for the fact that he looks less aggressive to this audience.
That is my exact like. It is because he's like Wayne Brady. He's like
Yes,
a
he's a
non
non-threatening black man. Yes. Chris.
who will shuck and jive for the whites. Like, hello, my baby, hello, my honey. Like,
Yeah, and it's maybe he's like, what the are y'all talking about? But also, seriously though, Jason Derulo, it really comes across like that through all of the music, entertainment, ads, sponsorships, everything that you do. I rarely see you talking about black issues. I rarely see you having anything to do with Negroes. I don't ever see you. I just don't get it. And then when I do see you, you making icing and cake batter and sprinkles and M&Ms in your house, and somehow you're presenting that you still have this great body. It's weird. Like this guy is like very weird. Also, no shade, but I have not heard one good song. Who said Goofy Gorilla? Like,
I mean, he has one song I like. I think I like like swallow
I've never.
with
I
Nicki
don't.
Minaj.
Nicki can't save him. See, that's another thing too. I gotta talk about old Lil McNick. Let me tell you something here. They need her. It's all about okay. We need to get some black gay audience in here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Get Nikki real quick. Get the black folks over here.
Those are
Nikki.
the toxic black gays, though.
Oh, I'm not. I didn't say it. I didn't. Nope. Nope. Not my inbox. You stay out of it right now.
I'm like Wendy Williams. Yup, yup.
well, canceled. No, you don't break my soul. Canceled, Wendy. Canceled. But in truth, no, no. Even for like Trey songs, like Bottles Up, I was like the only person that did not like that song. I like really hated that song. Like it was
Actually,
overplayed.
he made it good.
Well, her part was great. That cadence was everything, but it was like I just couldn't do. I just he was always to me Chris Brown but darker, abusing his hands on women and
Yeah.
Mm. So like I just really never had nothing for him. But back into White Waters with Jason Derulo here. I would never see I can't imagine him on a versus. Do you understand why he's not for the culture? Like you know what I'm saying? Like when would he be invited? And
He's a cornball.
who would he go against? Who was like him? And I felt Usher had to walk so Jason Derulo could run. Just to be real, except Usher was more based in R&B than Jason was. So yeah.
Like he was on the Chris Brown level, but he was like a safe Chris Brown.
See, once Chris Brown played rock paper scissors with Rihanna, that career kind of went into the coke bins. Coca-Cola. There you go. And ever since then, it's a particular set of people, and I'm gonna say it's us, but not all of us in the black community, but a good amount that are keeping Chris Brown's bills paid. I
Yeah.
don't understand why, Chris. I don't
And
understand.
the people that he abuses, those are his main audience.
Y'all are talking to the no for real. Like have that conversation because he's always in the news smacking some woman. Always. It's like, but here, no, he's fine. He's fine. Just like Kelly, huh? Just like
Mm.
Shame. Ugh. He did. He played rock paper scissors with Rihanna, and Rihanna won.
Yep.
Okay. He chose rock and she chose paper. Ooh. Oh, Matt, that was great. You're welcome, everybody. I'll go home after that one. Um,
I'm
the
surprised you didn't have no disclaimer on this one.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't. I wonder if it's too late to do that. No, it's not. Hey, y'all, just in case you didn't know what was going on here, this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after reading this program, because you're the Tivia and have a good poot. There we go. Starting to get good at that. It's going to be
Mm.
really fast at one point where it's going to be like, brrr. But yes, who chose scissors? The car. That's not funny. But yeah, again, there's a new wave of music coming. I don't think hip hop is going to die from house music being reinvigorated into the radio scene. The fact
No,
that you
that's
know,
hyperbole.
very that, and Beyonce's single is finally radio friendly. Finally, no shade. It's been a while since it's been a
Yeah.
radio friendly one. So like, Jason Derulo versus Justin Timberlake. Oh, that would be the verses? Oh, I mean, they'd be two brothers from the same mother.
Let's not do Justin Timberlake. I still like him.
He still needs to apologize and take atonement for Brittany and Janet. Both
Right about
Brittany's left nipple and Janet's right one. Yep. I need both. Both I'm sorries and real sorries. I don't know. I don't trust Justin Timberlake. I never did after NSYNC. I was like, he's going real. This is happening here. And Justin Bieber, the two Justins, I'm telling you, he followed right suit after him. Now we don't know what Justin is. I bet Justin slangs that N word around like it's nothing. I bet you money.
Justin Bieber or Timberlake?
Bieber, not
Oh,
Timberlake. No, Timberlake lives in the woods and is like Danny from like the Real World Homecoming, but very like, I don't want people to know I exist, but I'll come out every now and then. Don't mean to be so. Walk away.
did you see that viral video of him dancing?
Oh, recently? Yeah. What happened?
He just looked like he was on his way to a parent teacher conference.
But remember his last album, he looked like he was like a part of some Republican campaign for hunting. It was very out in the woods with camouflage.
That was
So
such a mistake. Like the man
that
in the woods don't exist to me.
I think that was the end. Not to say the end of his career, but the last of I don't know if you're going to be able to come back from that one the same again. Same thing I have to say to girls that love Christina. No shade to you Christina fans. There was a point when something happened where it was like that was good, but I don't think it's going to come back to the same level again. And there are people in their careers I feel that just happens where okay, after that it's going to be some nice music, but it's not going to be the same level of everyone's losing their shit. But
Isn't Jamar a Christina fan? Like a stan?
A Cristanza. A
Okay.
Cristanza. A Cristanza. That's a Seinfeld reference. The thing, no shade to Christina, people. I'm just saying, you know what it was. It was a good album, but it was like, I don't know if that's gonna be the
Bionic was ahead
one.
of its time, actually.
Oh, everything Diddy touched kind of fell to dust. No shade. I'm like, poor JT. Or is it Young Miami? I forget which one's touching him. I don't know who it is.
Miami.
It's Miami. Okay.
Carisha.
Oh, the one with the mush mouth. Okay.
Yes.
She be talking. I know that tongue be just wee in that mouth.
Yeah. The worst rapper of the two. No
But
shade.
it's her like saying English and Spanish and going in the way it sounded like a glob of phlegm was flying around. I just couldn't do it, Chris. I was like, fuck. I know she has trouble like giving out her phone number. Like, it's
Mhm.
just whew, too many syllables. Too many syllables for that baby. No shade. But no, Diddy, for real, like no shade to Diddy, but like honestly, the last good thing he had was that compilation album that was low key Black is King, but like Diddy's version with every artist that was on his song with him. The one with Keisha Cole, the one with when Dawn had that first face. Um, yeah, yo.
Well, Last Train to Paris. That was you didn't like Last Train to Paris?
Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. I don't
No,
think.
you like Last Train to Paris. That was actually good.
Give me a second. I have to give that a second because it's
That was the one
again.
with Hello Good Morning and
Yeah, that was the last. That was
Adam
the last thing
Levine.
he did. Yeah, that was the last. That was the last one. That was the last thing he did. That low key went into a pop level.
Yeah. That I'll give it to him. That was a good ass album.
There were good songs. It was the last time I listened to anything with Carrie Hilson too.
Mhm. Who?
Butters. That I wonder if that dit still like rings every time she goes to a Walmart. No, I'm just kidding. Like, ah, I can't do it. I still don't believe that story, but if it really happened, wow.
Do you think any features are going to be on this album?
Yes, I am hoping because there's already Big Frida, which we've seen in one song, but it's like okay,
Is it technically Big Frida though? Because it's just a sample.
it is a sample, but you know, it's a good amount from that sample. It's some of the best parts from that sample.
Yeah.
Um, I would like her to work with a female rap artist. I'm not going to say Nicki. No, oh, well, whoa. I just want it to be someone new, so it gives like this refresh because it's like, who is this and why? And go with B. A little bit of Flo Millie personally, in my opinion, because I like her girliness, and I think that would kind of work with this kind of genre. But I also, if Azalea wasn't so fucking toxic, this would have been the album for her. Oh, Azalea, you don't even know. I think she would have used a sample from something. Like it would have been something.
Hmm.
Um, I could see Doja. I could see. I would think that Lizzo would be great for her to do something. I would like to work with Houston artists. Oh, that'd be nice. Or New Orleans artists, people specifically from
You think Jay
Puerto
Z's
Rico.
on it?
I have a feeling. I don't want him to be. No shade. No shade. No shade, Hove. But it's been I don't need another Jay-Z song with her. Like they had two fucking concerts too. No, no, no,
That's true.
no. I mean, it'll be great. I'll still like it, but no.
I could see her with probably not with this genre, but I can see her with the Anderson Paak.
I can see that. I want a redo of the Kendrick Lamar situation. I need a redo. I need a redo because that was short. Like I can see Kendrick and B making some really bomb music. Also, not freedom. Not again. I don't want no. I don't need this. I don't need the Rosewood music. You know what I'm saying? I don't need Cynthia Eriva running through the woods with a prim pressed wig kind of music. No. I need like a banger. You know what I'm saying? Something I'm a bop and wop to in the club. And I know Kendrick and B could give that. I think Tierra Whack would be fired. They've, I believe, worked together before. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Nas X would be kind of cute. Just because we see this is very Pride Monthy. I was like, if you had one of them sisters up in there, I'd be here for a B. Lady Gaga. I would like
Oh my
another
God.
part to telephone or video phone. I need it to be a Zoom call. Zoom call. I got you on the video Zoom call. Listen, I don't know. Or they're gonna
I'm
introduce
trying to think, will there be a gag that's like, that would really like just blow my
Ooh,
mind?
I need a Kate Trinata production too, or Missy's are.
I can see that.
Woo! Kate Trinata would be. I would scream. I would scream. Scream. You know what? Watch Dolly be on the country song. Because she also referenced 9 to 5 throughout this song with Break My Soul. Talking about in reference for just the same sort of what that song represents and referencing to like work that 9 to 5. I want to see Missy so bad. We all do. Because she tried to come back out and some people didn't show up.
You think?
No, it was the song. It was the music. It was the music. No
I
shade.
like both of those singles, I think.
I liked them. I didn't love them. Like I liked what I saw, but I was like, oh, okay.
Because it was a cute little TikTok moment. What was it? Cool off.
Yeah, cool off, cool off, cool off, cool off. That
Round like a ceiling fan, round like a.
and then it cooled off, cooled off, cooled off, cooled off.
Yep.
Just disappeared.
Like macaroni and cheese left out. It congealed.
And it's like, damn, I have to heat this back up. It's not gonna taste the
No
same.
shade to Missy, because she follows me on Twitter. So
We love Missy in this household. She is literally so many albums I can go through. People were thinking that Lose Control could have been one of the samples that Beyonce had pulled for this, and that would have been fire. Oh, another Mary J. Blige. Blige.
who's that?
I don't know. Mary J. Blige. Excuse Mary J. Blige. What the fuck? That just came out. I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny. They did a song together, if y'all remember, for Mary J. Blige's album. And not the most recent one, I think. I think she did maybe the most recent one. I like that song actually, the one her and Beyonce did. It was cute. Hold on. Kylie Minogue or SZA? Kylie, because we'll understand her. No,
I like SZA.
I do too. I just shade because it's real. Mama does like to sing in cursive. It's okay.
But Frank Ocean.
It would be nice to see him come back again. It's been a while.
Wait, what'd you say?
It'd be nice to see Frank Ocean come back out again. It's been a while.
Because he's headlining Coachella.
Really? Is he going to be releasing new music soon? I hope.
They announced him as an artist for next year.
Not someone draw Mary J. Bleach, please. Stepping to the laundry room like, ew, we gonna clean this bathroom. Oh, come on. Listen, did you all see Lil Kim at that Pride concert? Didn't sing one fucking word, turned around, said, I said, sister, you got one more time. You got one more time. I love her, but she got one more time, Chris, to say.
Just looking at her like, I'm trying to like, should I say this?
Oh dear.
Well, just looking at her, it's just hard for me to breathe. I just feel like, is she okay? Like she looks like swollen.
Boudin. That's what you're thinking. It's a little bit of a sausage wrap.
Yes.
I don't disagree. There are times when I feel Mama is a little bit,
I'm just like, is she okay? Like, are her organs like squunched up or something? Or
but I love Kimmy.
I love her. I think she's a legend.
I love her down. I love her down. Lil Kim and Beyonce would be cute. Well, wait a minute. I think a sample from Lil Kim on Beyonce's album would be cute. Max, stop! Because I don't know about now, Chris. I don't know about now. Like I can see a sample from Queen Bitch or something. Oh, that would be fire. Ooh.
Maybe her and Khalees.
Ooh, oh,
I would
please.
love that.
That would be lovely. That'd be lovely. If she was really trying to do something crazy, she'd have Pink and Britney Spears on a song for this album to get the Pepsi shit. Oh, I know the Britney fans would lose it. Yeah, Queen Bitch is one of my favorite songs, period. Or I just want her to do some more samples. I'm here for the sample work. I'm glad she put Robin S in this. Somebody on my Facebook, I had to snooze for a little bit, was like, it sounds just like Robin S. Ugh, trash. And I was like, there's a sample that she paid for. And the first thing people were saying, oh, she probably stole this sound.
You just a hater.
Just because it's like, girl, really, like, just say you don't like the lady and call today and like leave us alone. We're having a good time. We would be here for it, Sabrina, but that would be on Rihanna's time, and she literally just had a baby. I don't think that happened, but that'd be interesting though. I would be here for it.
Same.
Hmm.
Shockingly.
No, 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 no. None of the above. Can y'all imagine a Brandy feature where she and Brandy are like the Whitney Houston fairy godmother for Blue Ivy being Cinderella? Oh, that would be cute. That would be cute. The vocal Bible with the Queen. Okay.
Hmm.
We're here for it. Not going to happen, unfortunately. It would be a sample before it'd probably be a feature. No shade, Erica. I don't,
I can't see it on this album.
not on this one. Maybe Act Two. Yes, I'd be here for a Tinashe feature. I would. Shout out for the super chat. Um, I, the screen name, I swear to God. Uh, if if I wanted to see Beyonce play with fossils, I'd ask her to be casted in Jurassic Park. So I don't know about that.
Shade.
Also, I don't think Beyonce would work with someone who is an appropriator of that magnitude.
Doesn't she still have shares in Tidal though?
Who, Beyonce or Madge? Because Madge, I think, still does.
Yeah, Madonna.
Hmm. But Jay Z doesn't even own Title anymore.
Oh,
People were still like, I saw that on tweets recently. Oh, well, Jay Z still owns Title. No, he doesn't. He sold that baby and he sold it for a lot of money. Like a lot of money. I think he still has like some shares in it. But as far as him being like an actual, the entity above, not anymore. But he sold it for a whole bunch of money. As a matter of fact, you can't break my soul. You can't break my soul.
yeah. I kind of want to listen to it right after this.
Exactly. Jay Z sold Title for. Hold on. He sold it for 302 million.
Wow.
Whew. I'm sorry, close to, yeah, 302, 350 million, close numbers estimated. Uh, Chris, I need that kind of money.
I just want like 10%.
Like we'd be just fine with that. Like, I'll sit over here. I'll sit right over here. I'll get a nice, cute house. No, no, not after the thing she said. Child, please, no.
Somebody being funny.
They've got to. They've got to. I mean, I think Kaya wants to work with herself, before she could figure out working with anybody else here, and all that kind of stuff. I can't do it. I can't do it. Listen, and guess what? Life changing money, Jessica, but not from a drag race tax bracket standpoint. Of we're gonna cut this much out. You're now under contract for 2 more years, 5 actually, 5 years. I was like, whew, y'all have to keep up with that for 5 years. I'm like, can't. You see what? Are you talking about Jermaine Dupri? Wait, hold on. I need to know. Is the Predator Jermaine Dupri? Because I'd love to hear it. And didn't you watch Janet Jackson's story? That was a sad kind of moment. That was sad. He loved her, but he was, he was that
I
kind of
wasn't
guy.
a fan of that documentary.
You weren't?
Not really. I just feel like she let us know what she wanted us to know.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, the Whisperer will definitely
Like
give
I
you
didn't learn that much that,
it,
that I didn't
even
already know.
what about the daughter, Chris? When I talked about my daughter, and I had that conversation with you guys here, you didn't feel me when I said anything like that? I can't. I love Janet, but hello, Harlem. How are y'all? Oh, it's so good to see
You know, I
you.
hear that all the time. I can't even bring up Janet's name around
Because
Alex.
I swear, me and Alex were sitting next to each other and just fuming. I love her, but that was some donkey shit. And I was like, really, bitch? Like, no shade. Like, I love her, but just for fun, we need a kitty cat redo in video. Hi, Key. Oh, you meant Kaya as the predator. Oh, same skin. Um, no, it just was the fact we Chris, I mean, Alex doesn't like we weren't trying to do nothing really. We were trying to hang that day. Oh, look, there's the Janet Jackson event. Maddie's here. We should definitely go do that. That would be a moment. For sure. And like they even hyped it. Like we walked. We walked that Christopher. We walked. We walked. That was not a short gallivanting. There was hills, there was valleys. That was my second time in New York City. Oh no.
And you know, I was there earlier that day.
Right. So, like, you were there longer than we were, sitting there
Well,
waiting on her.
I went to the beginning of it because a friend was playing, like a friend of the friend was playing, and when
Yeah.
I saw that stage, I was like, Jan's not performing.
We thought I don't know what I was thinking. I walked through boroughs and made it to this weird, interesting, like turn in spot where there was like a stage and all that. I was like, what the fuck is this? But okay, this is New York, where like again, Texan, I'm not used to this, whatever. It starts to rain, everybody. And it pours. Like it didn't just rain, it poured. Like we didn't have any umbrellas or nothing. We were having to go near people and do all of it just sitting there wet. And when she finally came up there with her top bun and she got on that microphone and it was just simply, "Hey Harlem. Hello everybody. It's so good to see you. Harlem is a special place in my heart because, with Michael and the Jacksons, them. Uh we started out here in our music with Motown and all that kind of stuff. So, I have a new single. It's called Made for Now. And I got these kids. Can you get these kids? Look at them. They're so sweet. Okay, so these kids, they're going to dance for you. And I have to go, but I wrote the subway up here. So thank you. Thank Thank y'all so much for coming. And that was it. It was like, what? Like, wait. And then all of a sudden, made for now. And these kids come up, not even on the same beat. Like they're oh, we're dancing. Oh, okay. Made for I was like, no, no.
Were
She
people booing?
Yes, people were booing. It was booze. It was what the fuck. Some people were cheering, but everybody else was like, girl, fuck her. And it was like, damn.
So I think it's like the promoter's fault because they marketed it as that.
They marked it as she's gonna be there and perform, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be the new single. Like that was the promoter's problem, and I feel bad for Janet Jackson, but it just was so funny. We're sitting in the rain, and it's hello, bitch. Like I was like, nah, like hello, hi you
And that was a
guys.
small ass stage.
We were close to Chris, like because as she got there, people were rushing to the front. If somebody had some sort of bacterial infection on their skin, if you touched that man, you were going home with some scabies. So like people were very close, but then it was just once she came out in that trench coat, and it was hot. The baby had a coat on. That again, there was something I should have known. Something was up when she had a trench coat on, a top knotted bun. There's no way she's
It was the
performing here.
summertime, right?
Yes, and it was hot, and we were like, "Is she okay? Is there a refrigerator under there?" I was confused, Chris. I was like, this is not." Me and Alex really sat there like, "What is going on?" And Alex, we can't hear you. You're gonna have to enunciate. I was.
Oh, he said that? Of course he did.
Because she was talking low in the microphone. And it was like, not that we can't hear her in the microphone. I love her. It just, again, this is before a lot of stuff had happened. And Chris gonna get some water real quick. But like it just was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. I'm still a big fan of hers. I love her music. I'll just remember that moment in my life that never again assume that whenever you see an artist on a flyer for something and it's not anything that is like payable with money for a ticket, do not expect a performance at all. Like no one had to pay to go to that. That was very much a free event. If you're in the area, it's for folks who live in Harlem. Come on out for Beyonce. Excuse me, whoop, because she's on my mind. Janet Jackson. And because Beyonce would never. No, Janet Jackson. And be there. And so, yeah, she just wanted to tell us about her song. She wanted us to watch children dance. That's it.
Well, they got to see her. That was it.
I saw a top knot. See, look at that. Come on, girl. I saw a bun. I saw a top of a trench because it was like this on her. Like imagine like it being hot outside and it being rainy, and then you see this microphone come up. Thank you. Hello, Harlem. I'll never get over it. And the way she laughs and her cadences, oh, that was stuck in my brain. Like, guys, it was just, it was a dream of mine to be out here. And, I love this song so much. It means a lot to me. And, yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. And these kids, like, that was the part that got me. These kids, come here. Like, why are you whispering? Like, come on, sister. She does. It's really low. And she also looks around sometimes, or she'll look down and she's like, so, I am really happy that y'all are gonna listen to some new music. And then right back down again. And then to the left. And then back down again. I'm like, okay, Janet. But again, she's a legend. I love her, but that I'll never get over because I was sick after that. I definitely caught a cold. I was no AC, not happening. I don't know how nobody in New York does not have an AC unit in the summertime, Chris. I don't.
Oh yeah, we would.
I don't.
It's been a cool summer so far. We haven't gone over 85 yet.
Is the subway hot though? Because I remember when Alex took me down there one night and I wanted to vomit from the heat that brushed my face. Because for one, I feel like there's things in the air because there are. So I felt like with that heat, there were like these monsters that look like Lamisil things that were just like just flying in the air. And I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get sick down here. It was very scary. And then as we're trying to get on, the subway, there were people that were jumping it. And also like just going over it. One guy pushed through me while I was going through it. And I was like, what is happening here? But yes, I still don't understand the subway system out there. I'm still very nervous. I have no idea. I would be scared to go back. No shame.
I'm going on 9 years, so I guess I'm just used to it.
There's a lot of them. Like with LA, it was like 2. There was like the purple line and the red line. Then there was the blue line that took you to Long Beach. Then there was the orange one that took you close by the airport. That's it. I was like, okay, I know where those go with the maps. And I figured that out in a few months. But once I got to New York and my friend was like, okay, Matt, you have to take this one to this one to this one. And then I would leave the train and I'm like, but wait, what am I looking for? And I look up and see colors and I'm like, wait. So I had to ask folks.
So it's going uptown or downtown?
It was basically, I think I was going downtown was everything I was trying to do. Yes. Until I had to go to Jersey, which I knew how to get back to Jersey because I had to take that little Jersey line up there. That was the easiest part, was just going to, what was that, Penn Station? I forget what the station was. And I was like, this is crazy. There's Amtrak here. There's this, that going on. And then these trains. I was like, this is crazy. But I was like, oh, this is what they talk about in New York. This is now I understand.
But during the day, it's just faster to get by during the trains because the traffic.
I get
During
now
the
that
day,
I get. I took that an Uber from Jersey into New York like at 5 o'clock.
yeah.
Bitch. I sat in that car for 2 hours trying to get to a dinner. And it was 5 miles away. 2 hours, Chris. Just on the bridge trying to get in. Just deep,
Somewhere.
deep, deep. I was like, oh no. Oh no, baby. Mm-mm. But yeah. I'm glad you didn't get lost at Times Square. Times Square was weird. I went in the middle of the evening. That was very surreal to feel like it was daytime.
Yeah, I'm walking distance from Times Square now.
That's that's kind of cool, especially since there's a lot of events out there. So you're like, oh, let me just tip on through.
Yeah,
And
but 7th to 8th Avenue, it's just Wu Child the ghetto. That's all I can say. That's the best way I can say it.
Oh. What I was told to do was walk fast and push when you're in New York. Don't you walk slow. Don't you give no kind of I need to talk to, but you need to act like an ass and
No
walk.
eye contact.
That part. And I will say, this one time I was walking and this guy who was like promoting and selling. So this is on the way to Bob's comedy show, and I was walking with David, and this guy was trying to holler at me. Dave was like, "Don't do it." I was like, "Why?" He was like, "Trust me, it's not it's definitely if he's
You
hollering
just
at you like this, keep pushing. Like not like this. Let him catch you in a regular thing." It was interesting to say the least. But yes, I do miss New York. But I'm like, I'll go when it's a little cooler, like super cool.
Well, three of us is out here. Justin, me, and Dooley.
Exactly. So now I'm gonna, and of course, that and some of my college best friends live in New York City. Like one of them actually lives in Manhattan. She is a seller for, or a buyer, excuse me, for Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
Hey Lisa, love you down. That's my sis. But
which? Well, I guess I'll ask you later which Louis Vuitton she
yeah.
works at. I have a friend that works at Louis Vuitton.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna see about that. Yeah, she's one of my like lifelong friends. I've known her since college. So, once you get to that point where me's past 10 years, everybody, you stuck with me. Um, and that's, yeah, there we go. Where am I at
Yeah,
here?
that Beyonce. I mean, I love her.
Chris,
Wait a minute.
you know the drill. We just talk. Oh, the length of the album. People are talking about this. It's going to be an hour and 2 minutes long. The longest song on there is 6 minutes and 8 seconds. The
Okay.
shortest one is a minute and 56 seconds. But most of them are 3 minutes or longer. A lot of them are 4 minutes. Yeah. So we're gonna have, I guess, good long tracks, y'all. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
I'm just so happy to be like, in the fan base of Beyonce. Because she
Mm.
really lets us down.
She never really does. Even when we got the Carters, I wasn't let down by that. I thought it was a bop. I was actually gonna hear for the whole bit of it. I just was like, oh, okay. Well, I want just you now. This was fun. You with Camel Joe. I was here for it. You and Jay-Z was that. I can do anything. Hell no. Nice is still that track for me, but I wanted.
It was
I
a
wa-
solid B album for me.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Who does that? Sorry, someone had posted something about somebody leaving a towel on the bathroom toilet folded. I'm like, why would you do that? Um, wait, what? Variety. Oh, this article from Variety. Break My Soul is the Beyonce Jam fans have been waiting for. A driving dance track co-produced by the Single Ladies team of Tricky Stewart and The Dream with a plinking, insistent hook, a hot beat, and the dance hall like voice of Big Frida.
Dance Hall.
Oh, variety. Oh, see, okay. Now that I'm glad we said this because this will bring up my Bible girl tweet. Girl, okay, let's talk about y'all in diction in words that some of you don't need to say and just be okay with not needing to say because it's nothing against you. It's just not everything is for you and not everything needs to be taken. Okay. Okay. Bible Girl posted this yesterday, and it had something to do with release the trade. And even I'm gonna put up Cornbread's tweet too, because Cornbread actually posted something today that was very much in those lines.
Mm.
Beyonce saying release the trade is her plea to the white twink community to release it from the incorrect context and lexicon. And I would have to say, as much as I love the show, Drag Race is a proprietor, someone who literally does that often with that word trade. They definitely misuse the fuck out of it. So while Variety is also known for, um, you know, bullshit like this, I gotta say there are moments within songs that not everything needs to be taken and turned into whatever you think it was supposed to be, girl. Like you definitely are taken from the culture. And then even Cornbread today, Chris. Let me pull this up because bitch, I was geeked.
Yeah,
My sister was
it
good
is.
up. She said, come on, Maddie. Here we go. Beyonce said, release all this shit. But the only thing y'all sing is release the trade. Can't release what you ain't got. No, hold on, sis. He ain't never want you. He just needed some ass. So release them lies you telling yourself.
Wow. Violence.
Boom. I was like, oh, that hit everybody. But it is a lot with that lyric when people are like, release the trade. Like, what does that mean? I'm like low key Cornbreads on it. I even put Bible Girls verse on it and even say
Mm.
high key. That is a part of that release the trade, release, remove, and just be free. Come on now, y'all. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of that's going to happen from this album. I'm going to see a couple of Miss Crackers out there. You can't break my soul. You can't break my soul.
Yeah.
You can't break my soul.
What count is that?
Oh, everybody, listen. Hold on. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Is this for my PS5? Tell me this is for my.
Is this some breaking news?
I just got an invitation from PlayStation to purchase one, so I might be
Oh,
able to
okay.
get it. Yeah, I might be able to finally get one. So that's sorry for that, y'all. I've been waiting for that invitation for like a little while now. So I'm like, wait, you don't break my soul. Wow. And then when the Big Frida part comes up, it's gonna be
Oh no.
or with her, she be
What? Is that the proper way to do it? Oh,
no. No. It's definitely not. It's definitely not that. It's not.
that's how Denali does it.
When I do it, I don't do it for voguing purposes because I would never go to a ball and wear it out like ever. That's just me kiki. Like kiki. Like when I see the girls on TV, like I'd be like, oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Whoo, you can't break my soul. Chris is
You're the gay
violent.
fan. You can't break my hole.
I was like, you can't you can't break my hole. Come on, magnums. I need that gold wrap. I can't. Oh my god, on that date and on the time of event, click your access link, log in using your email. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it. We got paid today, Chris. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to get it. I already paid my bills. I'm good to go. So because I want that PS5. God damn it. But
Ooh,
yeah.
that reminds me.
Mm,
Tomorrow. I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
what?
Oh, just YouTube,
Oh, it's today. Didn't you?
Is it?
It's the 21st is today.
I guess I just been so busy.
Bitch, I got my email maybe two hours ago. Like, yeah, I paid rent. I was like, oh, and there go rent.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Rent phone. I said, oh, rent phone, car insurance. All right, what we got left? Cool. All right, and break. Oh,
Mm.
I actually started episode 1 of season 1. There's been a lot going on because Beyonce decided to encompass my life. However, I will say that yes, I'm interested. I thought the first episode was fucking good for season 1, so I was like, okay, let me keep watching. But breaking my soul has been breaking my back, my neck.
Yeah, it's really distracted me.
I don't. I like. It's very hard to focus. I'm with Chris. Like
And
I'm.
then this week is the Ultimate Girls Trip. The first 3 episodes released on Peacock.
Is it Thursday or is it tomorrow, Wednesday? When
I
that
think it's tomorrow. It's Dorinda, Phaedra, Vicky, Tamara, Taylor from Beverly Hills, and Brandy
mm, I will be
and
watching.
Eva.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget Eva because we forget Eva. A shout to A Nab. Thank you on the Cash App, baby. Uh, I'll be watching. I want to see Jill Zarin again, and especially since she doesn't have to feel intimidated by anybody on this cast. It'll nice to see Taylor's new face. It will nice to see Brandy be a Democratic and Coulter. I'm gonna keep it. Yep. And Phaedra's return, even though she's going to be on the Housewives of Dubai to visit someone while she's out there shopping for something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited for it. It's going to be good. Tomorrow it's Bob's birthday. Oh, that's right. Love Bob. Of course,
Whoa.
Rose send Bob some love. Let's see here. Are we getting Umbrella Academy reactions? That show can be so slow though. Like, I don't know if I would want to do reactions to Umbrella Academy. I might do by episode, and then if you're like someone who watches the show, you could catch it on my Patreon. But sometimes those episodes go by real Doom Patrol.
What does that mean?
Doom Patrol is a DC Comics version of almost Umbrella Academy. Um, and
Oh,
it can go very slow. It gets good, but it takes time to build. It's like all that kind of stuff. Yeah. What happened to journalism? I don't know. We got to ask the people at Variety, babe. Let's see here. Phaedra out in Dubai, the scamming the girls are getting. Ooh. That was not the question. The question was: is Black culture too closed-minded to enjoy other forms of expression from other cultures?
hmm. I mean, we aren't a monolith, so it's just hard to answer that.
Yeah, because that's like somebody sitting there speaking on behalf of everybody, and that's not true, and it would never be the case because everybody has their own individual way of feeling. So
Hmm.
it could apply to pockets of Black culture. It could apply to certain sections or certain variables and situations here because there's so many things to tip over in reference with Black culture, especially when it comes to uh being accepted and finding out what's real, especially like say for instance Black culture and homosexuality. That's a whole nother level of something. And then also going into Black culture and the church and that level of religion and where Black culture is. There's too many pockets and variables to just extend it to one bit. So like I say in certain points of it, I think there is no change. And in other aspects there is, but also where would we fall into a lineup where we can all agree? I don't think that's ever going to happen. Unfortunately, I don't see it. Like, there's people killing people because they don't want people to find out they slept with somebody. I don't see it happening. Like, people like dying for pussy or ass, I should say. So, huh. But yeah, that's where I would fall in. Who said Coochie Canyons? Y'all are killing me.
Coochie kid.
What? Like,
That sounds like a level on a game.
it do. It really do. Coochie Canyons.
Coochie Canyon.
And every time you hit that canyon, no, I can't.
Oh,
But But seriously though, we're gonna wrap this up right now, y'all. But in that last statement that was made, just in reference for this, it I found myself in this older time in my life, not old because I'm 35, but just the fact that I'm out of my 20s into my 30s here. I'm starting to recognize that I can't just put everybody in a box, and I can't just sit there and assume that just because I'm black that everybody black's going to feel the same way as me, or because I have this kind of thing going on that they're also going to understand me. There's too much going on, too many different variables, and everybody's way of thinking is what satisfies and suits them based on comfortability, and based on what works best. So I can't just speak for on behalf of everybody. For the gays, no. For the blacks, no. Like, I can't do it. So to expect an answer on behalf of everybody, I think is also lazy. And I think it's also a point to where we as people have to just say, if I don't like something, I don't like it. Pass. If I love it, I breathe for it. And then just be with it. Okay. But
Right.
as far as folks accepting shit, they ain't got to accept shit. Okay. I live and I'm still living and I live for this music. I'll be over here, you be over there. I wish we could be together, but as far as I'm concerned, just motherfuckers got to respect us. And that's that. Chris, any last words you want to say before I ask you to give your social medias?
Music is subjective, and don't be a dick.
Scrotum. Yes. Thank you. C Diggy, with that in the dick, if you could give us your social medias for those who catch this late and want to catch you on your
Yeah.
other pages.
So y'all can follow me, cdiggy1, on Twitter and Instagram. Right now, premiering on my YouTube is my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta this past Sunday. So go check that out if you're interested. I'm on Pop Roast for Alexander Rogers. You can find that on his channel as well as Spotify and Apple. And then it's patreon.com/cdiggy1 for more content.
Awesome Blossom. Drew is a lost cause. Take her off the show immediately. All right. And Sonia, you're a four-time Olympic medal champion, and you're actually having arguments with her. That is where I was confused with you as well. Like, you got loud, girl. And I'm like, you do know you won just by sitting down next to her, right?
Yeah.
Regardless, let me again, y'all need to have me on these housewives reviews one of these days because I got a lot of shit to say about it too. But yes, it's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. It's all in the link tree in the description down below. You know what's up on Patreon. I have a reaction to my first thoughts on this song, and also catch me on other social media platforms as well as bookable on Cameo. And again, I will catch y'all later on this week for All Star 7. I did get the Drag Race Down Under memo that it's coming out in July. Cool. All right, we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. I'm so serious about it too. I may do that review because I don't know Chris if I can do that disappointment again. But all
Yep.
right, take care and we'll see you later.
Listen to Break My Soul.
Yes. Stream Break My Soul. Stream it, stream it, stream it, stream it, stream it, stream it, stream it now. Beyonce, if you're watching this on your burner phone from your burner account, we love you. We support you. I'm a Houstonian, Chris New Orleans. You already know what's up. Pit at the concert. Thank you. We'll see you later. Okay. Bye. Oh my gosh, where did my video go? Hold on. Did I just drag my entire video? No, here it is.
Oh, no.
No, I found it. It's okay. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Listen.